Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Viktoria Köln story. Now, it hasn't been too long since the last game that we played on an episode. It was a 2-2, 3-3 draw against Welch. A very dramatic game, I think, is the best way to describe it. But today, it's still up in the air. The promotion, the playoffs, is still very much possible. But this game against Kaiserslautern is massive. If we lose this, it's over. If we win it, we're still behind, but there's 4 games to go afterwards that we can still pip in and potentially get the playoffs. So, yeah, there's probably going to be another episode after this, depending on how the results go. I'll probably do another episode anyway before the end of the year. Probably do the same as last year, where we did the final 3 games, depending on if there's something to play for or not, which, whether or not we lose or win at Kaiserslautern, there is going to be something to play for anyway. So enough of me rambling. Let's get into the episode. Here we go. Run the intro. I'm ready. Here we are then. The time has come. The biggest game of our season now against Kaiserslautern is upon us. Only 1 day away. And we need to get a result against these boys if we're going to have any hope of getting into that playoff position. As you can see from the table, they are currently 4 points clear of us. If we win, obviously we go with 1 point. If they win, they go 7 points clear. And then if they do win this game, it looks very, very unlikely that it will happen. But regardless of the result, we're going to still go for it. We're still going to go right at Kaiserslautern, take them to the wire. Fingers crossed. We can, maybe go to the last game with something to play for. We'll have to wait and see. But we're focused on the Kaiserslautern game. But since the last episode, which was a 3-3 draw against Welch, since then we've only played 1 game, which was against Erzberg AUE. Erzberg are up there. They're actually first, so they're going to get promoted basically alongside VfL Bochum. So both of them are going up to the Bundesliga 2, which congratulations to them boys. I'm sure if there's any fans watching of them teams, you've got a massive smile on your face. But we managed to draw 2-2 with them, which is actually a very good result, although a win here would have put the pressure on Kaiserslautern. A point is a point, and especially at these stages of the season, you can't afford to lose these games. Now, we did initially take the lead through Manuel Junglas. They pinned us back in the 20th minute through Pascal Testroet. We then took the lead right after half-time through Steven, but they pinned us back once again through Florian Kruger. And then straight after that, second goal by Erzberg, nothing really happened throughout the game. There was maybe 1 chance. Nothing spectacular happened. There was no clear-cut chances really to speak of after that second goal went in. But a point, as I said, very, very important. We definitely couldn't afford to have lost that game. And coming into this Kaiserslautern game, there's something to play for, which is a nice thing to have. A very nice thing to have. But before we get into the game, obviously Youth Intake Day has happened, and I did say last episode that we would go through it very, very briefly before we got into the game. So, not going to lie, I'm quite happy. I'm also annoyed that it's another flipping keeper. We've had 2 keepers in 2 youth intakes that are brilliant, essentially. Our best player being, out of context FM, Willie. Yes, I know I said Willie. Laugh it out. Laugh to yourselves. Maturity, boys. Maturity. Dushel? Yeah. 4-star potential if he progresses well. Currently on 1-star current ability. I mean, considering he's going to be against that other keeper that we had, Vladimir Tomic. That's the goalkeeper I was on about. So this is the guy that the regen that we got just today is going to have to be against. And sorry to ruin his hopes and dreams, but he just doesn't have a chance. Just doesn't have a chance. I can't believe I forgot the name of the goalkeeper. Vladimir Tomic. Future legend of Koln. Pull it in your diaries. Future legend in a few years. Last year, he's probably not going to have a chance at first team, unfortunately. We have signed him to a contract regardless to see if we can sell him on for money, maybe in the near future. We did get 2 3-star regens, which I didn't sign under a contract just because I didn't think they would be worth it, to be honest. Philip Muller, he is a centre mid. He's okay. I mean, his current ability is 2 silver stars, so he's got a long way to progress before he's even going to be considered like a decent Bundesliga free player. But he's got some okay stats. Mentally, he's pretty decent. Work rate, teamwork, and determination are obviously the biggest attributes he has alongside first touch. But it's the same with the goalkeeper. He's probably not going to have a chance in the first team, unfortunately. The next guy, Alexander Jane Lane. Once again, 3-star current ability, 3-star potential. Not going to get anywhere near our first team, which is a little bit of a shame. It would be really nice. Like, I do have a dream that one day we will get an absolutely incredible homegrown regen of like 5-star potential here at Viktoria Köln, but it's been disappointing the past 2 years. It's been very disappointing. Right, here we are at the start screen, or the match screen, or the squad screen, however people call it. We're ready to go. Obviously, our squad is fairly familiar to a lot of people at this point. Jones and Carrera, best players in the squad. Hopefully, putting them in their best position will give us a better chance in this game. Michael Seaton up top. Junglas and Rissel and Moran having that midfield responsibility. Midfield trio of dreams, as I like to call them. And their defensive partnerships of Holthaus and Lang on the fullback positions, and then Dietz and Kilman in the centre-back positions, and then Andre Weiss in goal. Now, the only thing that might let us down in this game is the fact that we have some poor relationships in the squad. They need to do some team cohesion. They need to do that exercise. Here, I'll show you. Right, hold on. They need to do this exercise, right? This is what I want them to do in their next team cohesion training, where, like, put your arms together and then you go down. That's what you want to do. Fingers crossed they don't drop them, otherwise that might make things worse, but, you know. But fingers crossed, going into this game with a fairly full-strength side, we might be able to get something from here. Obviously, going away to Köln is going to be a tough game, whichever way you see it. It's never going to be easy, but a draw is decent. Obviously, a win will be incredible, but if we lose this, I think the chances are probably going to be very, very slim. But enough of the talk, enough of the what-ifs. Let's go into the game. Start the dramatic music, Alex. Editor Alex, start the music now. Honestly, I don't know who he thinks he is. He's so flipping demanding. I don't even get paid for this. Thinks he can demand so much from me and not give me anything. Absolute clown, mate. Clown he is. Cheers, Alex. Appreciate it. Moan all you want. You're not getting that pay rise, mate. But let's go into the game. Hopefully, I mean, we're not even... Oh, God. Into the match we go, and we're going to be able to see what they're playing. So they're playing a bog standard 4-4-2, which has been the case for most teams in this league, to be fair. So it's not really any surprise. Fingers crossed, with that extra man in midfield, we can sort of overload their midfield a little bit. However, with Jones and Carrera pushing up, that might leave our flanks a little bit more exposed. But we'll have to see. They have already got a regen in their side. Who's this guy? 17-year-old Hugh Webber. Hugh Webber. Love it. Right, into the dressing room we go. Lads, don't let me down. This could potentially be the biggest game of your career, because you probably won't be with me when I get to the Bundesliga and beat Bayern about 7-0 in the league. But let's go into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. So just over 10 minutes gone. We seem to be getting the better of the game already, and there is a chance. Lang, and it looks like it's going to be for us, as long as we don't mess it up. Loran, Rissel, playing around well, but I'm concerned we're going to get complacent and lose it with a very ambitious ball. But it's a great ball over to Andrade. Seaton, Lang, it's good football from the... I mean, ambitious from Lang there. Very ambitious. Looking good, though. Looking good. Okay, we have a set piece. Ball in. Oh, we're definitely getting the better of the game. This is great to see. We're taking it to Kaiserslautern, which is massive. Hopefully we can get a goal. But they have got a set piece. That is a problem. Got Walton with the goal. You'd probably say they're fairly fortunate to be going a goal ahead, considering we've had better of the chances. But it's a great ball in, just not defended well. And Weiss probably should be doing better with that. It wasn't like it was right in the corner. But 1-0 down, coming up to half-time. Can we get a goal? It's a set piece. Is it going to be... Gottwald scored a goal on one end and nearly conceded another in his own box. Blimey, Jones with a corner. Oh, Seaton with a free header. But it looks like we're going to come up to half-time. 1-0 down. And as I said, you'd probably say we're very unlucky to be a goal behind. No one's particularly... I'll say that. Everyone's playing... A few people are playing poorly. What do we change here? Do we bring... I mean, Carrera's really struggling. I mean, we're going to have to push someone up, I think. We're going to have to push the boys up. We're going to have to... Junglas go into that attacking role. And we're going to bring Lorenz on and push him there, maybe? No, okay. Okay, I think that's the way it's going to have to be. Might push Holtas up a little bit. So good crossing. I would want to make the most of that. So let's see if we can commit more men to the attacking cause. But obviously that's going to leave us very vulnerable to the counter-attack. So this could either go really, really well or end absolutely disastrously. So we'll have to wait and see. But second half kicked off. Fingers crossed we can get a goal back. At least salvage a draw maybe. But... we're going to have to do something. There's a set piece straight after. There's a lot of set pieces this game. Ball in. Come on, let's go. Felix. I criticised him at half-time. And he gets a goal back. The tactical change, working wonders. It was a set piece. So maybe I can't take credit for it. But it does not matter. The two wonder players in our side linking up, Jones and Carrera. And that puts us back on level terms. Let's go, boys. 2 set pieces, 2 goals. He's offside. It's in. Come on. 58 minutes gone. 2-1. 3 set pieces. 3 set pieces. 3 goals. Yes, come on. Let's go. What a response this has been by the boys. Lovely ball in by Jones. Kilman across goal and Rents just loses his marker. Gottwald, the man that's guilty there. Is this going to be it? And where does this put us in the table? Let's quickly pause the game. So this puts us... then 1 point at Kaiserslautern, and if they have any tough games coming up, they're going to really have to go for it, and there is another chance. If it gets to 75 minutes, we're going to start managing the game a little bit, making sure we don't concede any silly chances. Lorenz, don't mess this up. Jones, what a goal! Curtis Jones, the hero, 11th goal of the season. What a goal that is. I do think it took a little bit of a deflection on the way in. Let's have a quick look. I mean, it's great football. Lorenz plays it in. Super sub. Few touches. Bang. I think it hit the centre-back's head and it sort of took it away from the keeper. We don't care. 3-1. 66 minutes gone. We can't let this go now. We can't. Please, game. Don't do this. Right. We're going. We know what's happening. We know what's happening. Play for set pieces. We'll get some fresh legs on in about 80th minute. Try and see the game out a little bit more. They've made all their substitutions already. So we're going to put... I know what we're going to do. Oh, I can't. What do we do? Do we drop a man back or just stick with it? I mean, I probably will drop Holtels back a little bit just so... because we don't have to... They're going to have to come at us now. And time is ticking away for Kaiserslautern here. This is a massive result for... Don't do this. Just get the ball. It's over, mate. Just stop. Put your bags in the car or the bus and just go home. However, could be an embarrassment here. Andrade, he's going all the way. Should be finishing it, but we don't care. 3-1. This is it, I think. Unless Kaiserslautern can get a goal from this chance. I'm going to say it's done and dusted. They have got an attack then, though. Hot top. Hurcher. Tackle him. Jesus. That was too close for comfort. Let's start making a few changes. And we'll drop Jones back, actually. We'll put Rissel there. And we'll drop Lorenz and Carrera back as well. Just to sort of secure everything up. But there's a chance. Oh, no. I can't deal if they score. What ball? Seaton. Can he get that ball in? He is. Andrade, finish that. That was the tamest shot you'll ever see in your life. Quite literally. And that is going to be a win. That is huge, ladies and gentlemen. That is a massive win for us. That performance was incredible. They didn't have anything. That one goal they got was very lucky, but did we get 3 goals from set pieces? I think we did, right? 3 goals from set pieces, but that has put us right up there. And I've just realised Braunschweig are right on our tail as well. So this could go right to it is going to go right to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to go right to the wire. And that means we are going to be back for the final 3 games against Aachen, VfL Bochum, and FC Bayern. That is terrifying, Bochum and Bayern. Why? Why you two? Why? But if we look at what Kaiserslautern's schedule is looking like, they have Augsburg away, Bochum away. Wow, they have some tough games as well. And then if we have a look at Braunschweig, look at their schedule. They've got Hertha. Their run-in's looking kind, I must say. Their is looking very, very kind. But we are going to bring the episode to an end. That's made me so happy, man. I'm so happy with that. That was huge. But we are going to be back in about 14 days time to play Aachen, and leave some comments down below if you like this sort of format that I'm doing, where we do like 3 episodes for the final 8 or 9 games of the season to make it that little bit more sort of dramatic. Let me know if you like that, or if you prefer me to put all the games in one episode. Happy with either. I'd just like to know everyone's feedback. But thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure as always. Have a lovely afternoon, morning or evening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much. Goodbye.